Good morning. This is Susan with Stamp Creatively, and you just need to know that today is a very happy day because I'm getting my hair done. So when you see me next time, I will be more of my natural color, which is not a gray tone in any way, shape, or form. So I'm stamping to you today. I've got some things I want to show you. First of all, I'm going to be using this stamp set, the Tasteful Touches, which it's a collage-y kind of set, and I like those looks. It has some good words, it's just, I'm going to make you a plain card with no words. And then one of my favorite things so far have been these dies. They are called these are the Tasteful label dies. So these two go together. They're a suite, or a bundle. And they have fantastic shapes. And the shapes have like really good edges. I've used this a ton. So I'm going to put together this card for you. Again, we're going to do a little collaging. I'll turn this over so you can kind of, well, you can't see it. It's off camera. Never mind. Again, technology and I, we're learning to be friends. I'm trying to get along with it. Sometimes I do better than others. I am using my Memento. I've already pre-cut one of the little shapes with my dies. And I've stamped that pretty flower. And then I know on my card already, I'm going to do a little bit of this. So I'm going to do this all at the same time so I can put my Memento away. I really like to put the lids on my pads because then I'm not as likely to put something in them. You all may be better at that than me, but I'm not all that good. So now I'm going to take my blends. I am going to use some Flirty Flamingo, both the light and the dark. I have some dark cherry cobbler, and then I have some of the dark mango. I'm going to hit the mango here in the center. And I like to put a little yellow out in my flowers. It just kind of brightens it up. And everybody colors with blends differently. You figure out your own technique, whatever works for you. Again, everybody does it a little bit differently. I like to go over and put a little bit of ink down with my lightest shade. I'm going to go over it with a little bit of the lighter shade, and then I'm going to go hit it with the darker. I'm going to go super dark right in here, right where Stampin' Up! Told me that I could be super dark, because they give us a great outline. When people say, how did you know to color there? I say, because Stampin' Up! Told me to. I'm a rule follower. I work with a bunch of rule breakers, but I'm the rule follower. Then I'm going to go over it with the dark Flirty Flamingo. And if you've used blends before, you know that when it sits, it kind of changes colors too. Okay, and I'm going to go light again. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's still 60 degrees here. It's crazy because today's 60, and I had to cover my plants, and in 2 days, it's going to be 80. And I need spring. I need to open up my windows and air my house out. Okay, so I've gone over and colored this again. I didn't spend hours on it. There are flowers that I spend hours on, but that one was pretty quick for me. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to hit these tips just a little bit more. I don't mind if I go outside the line. So there's my pretty flower. I have decided, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Well, you would think I would know right with that, but oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. Okay, I could even zoom in more. Okay, I'm going to make technology my friend. We're still trying to get along. Some days we do better than others. Okay, so I've got my flower. it's a little plain in the background for me. So again, this is kind of a collage set. So this has this pretty little, what looks like a background. And so I am going to add it to my background. And there you go. So I've put a little bit of pattern in my background just because I wanted it, I needed a little more interest in it. So there it is. I put a little pattern in there. And now we're going to work on the card base. I'm going to show you what I did with that. Again, I stamped that with Flirty Flamingo. Now I'm going to take some of the saffron. And we have this little square pattern. And I'm just going to add this across here. And I like it because I don't have to line it up. I get to do what I want. So I've done that. I'm going to take the light old olive and hit some of these leaves. Again, I'm not worried about staying inside the lines. I've just taken my nub tip and I'm just kind of tapping on them. And I could even change greens. Let's put a different green on, just because we can. This is the dark greeny apple. Because, I mean, if you haven't seen the new greenery suite, holy smokes, I've made some cards with that. I really like that. That's going to be the next thing that I show you. Again, I try to make my videos are always going to be pretty quick. I like to be done in 10 minutes because I get tired of talking, hearing myself talk. So I've added a couple shades of green to my cute little leaves. I could have left them plain, but I have a couple different shades of green. Move that out of the way, close my pad. Now I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that I did. This wasn't really done for me. I needed to do something a little bit different with this. So I tapped it in a Versamark, kind of rolled it around in here, and then I took my gold embossing powder and tapped the edges and embossed it. Okay. No, this isn't embossed yet, but through the magic of video, I will show you the completed card in just 1 second and how it looks embossed. Then I took, because again, loving these leaves, I went through and pulled out some leaves. And I've done this card a couple of times, and I've pulled out different leaves each time. I'm going to show you this one. So this one is a cute little arch of leaves. I just cut that off and stuck it on with the glue dot. Again, there's a wide variety of leaves I could use. So I'm going to stick it on with the glue dot. I love this. And again, I write on here what it is. This is the Forever Greenery trim combo. It goes, there's 2 ribbons in the pack. I'm going to wrap this around a couple of times. I'll tie this on here. If I had an assistant, I would send them out to emboss that. But my greenkins are not here, and my husband, I don't know, that would be such a bad idea. God love his little heart. He's always happy to help me, but there's people that have creative bones and those that don't. Yeah, he didn't get it. So I love these rings. These are the new floral rings, or gold rings, and they come in the greenery. And so I'm going to add that to there. I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo cardstock. I'm finishing up my Fast Fuse. We're getting some new adhesives. So excited. We're going to have one that sticks like Fast Fuse. So I'm going to put that on there. Now I'm going to take my fabulous little champagne rhinestones. They take me to a happy place. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling me. I just sent her to voicemail. She's going to go, what the heck? Okay, I'm going to add that here. I'm going to put one more on my this. You have to pretend this is embossed because it's going to go over here. Okay, now I'm going to show you the one that's done so you can see it embossed. And I used some different leaves for this one. And I'll show you I'll put pictures on here. But you can see that edge is embossed. But holy smokes, I love this. I love a no word card that I can use for something. So here you go. Okay, thanks. I will take pictures and add them. You have a fantastic day, and we'll do some more of this again soon. Bye.